Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/PettyRevenge. In today's episode, girl would steal my lunch in HS so I messed with my food. Landlord complains about my incompetence in depositing rental check in his checking account. My neighbors stole our doormat so now I steal his. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. Girl would steal my lunch in HS so I messed with my food. This happened 6 years ago in HS. This girl, who was autistic, this is important to the story, would steal food out of my lunch box and other students' lunch boxes as well. I would be left with nothing to eat around lunch. I complained to my teacher about it and she didn't do anything. This girl's mom would come every day after school to have a report on her daughter and I mentioned it to her mom. Her mom brushed it off saying, "She doesn't know better, just pack more food." This pissed me off and a few of my other classmates off that was in the classroom still. We all decided to mess with our food to make her stop because clearly telling her to stop, telling her mom to fix it, and the teacher not doing anything about it didn't help. Also, the classroom we were in had lockers but no locks so anyone could just grab sh*t from them. So me and a few of my other classmates put hot sauce, mayonnaise and other sh*t in our food. Since she also drank my drink out of my lunch, I decided I was going to put a crap ton of salt and a small bit of hot sauce in my Gatorade. Lunch came and sure enough she was crying to my teacher. She had drank my Gatorade on top of my sandwich and my friend's KFC biscuits. Her mom was called and I was accused of bullying. Mind you, I have told her nicely so many times to stop eating my food when she had her own lunch. Her mom took her out of our school and moved to a different school. Also, I asked if I could put my lunchbox in the office, but since they locked the office up before lunch I wouldn't be able to get it and I wouldn't be able to leave class early, so this wasn't like I did it right away. It's been happened for weeks and I was just fed up. Edit. Since she was autistic, her mom didn't hold her accountable for anything along with my teacher and she knew that. Edit 2. Please do not use this post to be ableist in any way. Her mom failed her and she should have known better not to do what she did, but that doesn't give anyone the right to call her the R word or to insult her. This girl was a sweet girl, but she just ate my food and I'd be left hungry most of the week. I tried to be nice many times to her. When it didn't work I told my teacher, when that didn't work I told her mom, and when that didn't work I told my principal. This went on for almost 2 months. Lunch was my main source of food throughout the day due to my dad working third shift and my mom relying on leftovers. My brain doesn't allow me to eat leftovers no matter how old it is because I think it's moldy. I had lost a lot of weight due to her stealing me food and I know not to blame her for that because I should have just sucked it up and ate leftovers, but I just can't without being extremely paranoid with every bite I take. 6 years later I'm still like this, and it's even worse now considering I've recently ate something that was left over and it was in fact moldy after I had asked 2 other people if it was and they said it was fine. Food is something I've always struggled with, so even if I had some of my lunch left I felt paranoid that she touched it and bacteria from her hands was already growing on it. Landlord complains about my incompetence in depositing rental check in his checking account. I deposit my monthly rental check directly into his checking account because he is so hard up for money he wants it the same day. I've always been early and even pays him months in advance when he's short. Good example of this, October of 2021 he needed extra money and asked if I could prepay the month of November and December. I said sure, no problem, and went ahead with it. In July, I deposited it as normal and on my check it's written out for $740 plain as day and the writing is for $740. Paid it on July 29th for August's portion. I didn't check the deposit slip and the teller had fat figure the deposit for $440 instead of $740. If you look at the 10 keypad you'll see the 7 is on top of the 4. Landlord calls and complained that I didn't pay the full amount, to which I politely informed him I did. He left me a nasty voicemail on how irresponsible I was and it was my fault his bills were all in disarray. Further fueling my anger, he sends me a letter demanding I send the month of September, October, November, and December immediately. He mentioned his car had died a few months back and needed a good down payments, which I believe the demand for 4 months of rent. Well, guess what I did this week? I mailed him a check instead of depositing it, and now he has to find a ride to the bank to deposit it. When you have it nice, don't be a prick about it. My neighbors stole our doormat, so now I steal his. So this all started when I got back from visiting home. First thing I noticed is my home sweet home mat, cheesy I know, had been swapped with my neighbor's super *TTY1. My roommate is very non-confrontational and had done nothing. I switched them back, but they kept switching it. I was super annoyed, but noticed my front door had a gap so the mat could sit right inside. Basically they couldn't steal it anymore. Feeling petty, I didn't switch their *T mat back and kept it. They noticed and eventually took it back, but now I keep taking it. I mean, they didn't want it, right? They gave it to me in the first place, lol. After weeks of this, today they came home and I heard them yell about it and move theirs back again before slamming their door. LMAO, it's some of pettiest shite I've ever done, but I don't plan on stopping it since they asked for it. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.